gun owners are cheering. The House of Representatives had been given a shot within the arm as of late through the instance of Speaker Paul Ryan as he attempts to outpace the maximum enthusiastic Congress ever conceived. This special experience of urgency has even inflamed the Senate, in which Mitch McConnell has eventually decided to get his act collectively and do anything apart from whinge about how difficult it is within the swamp. This recent exuberance became supplied by President Trump, who knew what the spirit of the American humans was seeking out when they elected him into the workplace. That excitement at spurring on actual exchange in the United States has long gone a long way closer to getting matters executed, no assist from the RINOs or the Democrats. One of the most useful victories best befell every week ago when the tax code overhaul invoice become exceeded. But even better these days is the subsequent legislative victory that Ryan and the House have registered, and this is the passage of the Conceal Carry Reciprocity Act. This is a big victory for gun proprietors throughout America. However, of direction, this additional manner that the House without delay voted against gun control. Cue screaming liberals. Via right-wing news, the House passed a bill on Wednesday, the Concealed Carry Reciprocity Act, that would allow those with concealed carry permits to conceal carry across state lines. The legislation passed with a vote of 231-198, and it would tighten background checks that federal agencies report. An overwhelming majority of Americans support concealed carry reciprocity. Momentum, common sense, and the facts are on our side, said Richard Hudson, RNC, of the bill before the vote. This legislation is popular with gun owners and the majority of Americans. Cue the outrage from foaming at the mouth leftists. Jerry Nadler, DNY, is the ranking member of the House Judiciary Committee. He released a statement about the bill. The obvious solution to the varying state laws is to continue to do what is currently done by many states, which is to choose which other state permits they will recognize. Some states, including my state of New York, have chosen not to recognize permits issued by any other state. Most states, however, have chosen to recognize permits from at least some other states, basing the choice on the strength of the standards employed by the other states. We should not disregard these determinations, which is what this bill would do. Elizabeth Esty, DCT, said the bill would undermine states' rights, that it would hamstring law enforcement and allow dangerous criminals to walk around with hidden guns anywhere and at any time. It's unspeakable that this is Congress' response to the worst gun tragedies in American history. Getting the bill through the Senate is another matter, and it will be tough with a fractured caucus on the Republican side. With the Alabama Senate race now seemingly within the hands of the Democrats, this may be a totally tough promote within the Senate. Mitch McConnell may have his hands full just attempting to convince the RINOs to vote this through, not to mention all the rest. Getting the 8 Democrats to vote for it'll be a miracle. Crossing our fingers possibly won't be sufficient. At this point, it is able to take a variety of phone calls from materials. Let's hope that clearer heads will be triumphant in this argument. The left is going to be on a tear with this bill as soon as it goes on up to the Senate. There won't be an afternoon that goes by way of that gun manage headlines aren't glaringly apparent. If McConnell can get this finished, he will have earned his very massive paycheck.